morning, family, and welcome to what I'm calling the routine. This is Dr. B, and for the next 365 days, we're going to do this together. And we're not going to do it perfectly, but we are going to do it consistently. You know, we all talk about wanting a routine. We talk about discipline, consistency, faith, growth, but most of us don't actually have a routine that we can return to every single day. This isn't going to be me teaching you from the outside. This is me committing to becoming with you. So if you hang with me for 30 days, you'll build a powerful habit. If you hang with me for 90 days, it will change your life. But if you hang with me for all 365 days, your life will never be the same. And that, my friend, is a complete promise. As people who want to live their best lives, we need to be intentional. No, we have to be intentional. And for the next 365 days, if you join me, this is how we will start our day. We will wake up on purpose. We will protect our focus. We will not be distracted by opening our phones, devices, TV, computers, etc. until we are done here. We will hydrate immediately. We will create stillness through our breathing. We will work on our connection and our identity through a short devotional. We will focus on our gratitude. We will set our intention for the day. We will plan to make a connection with somebody this day. We will make and keep at least one promise to ourselves. And at some point today, we will move our body, not together, but you can do exercise, you can get it done. So now listen, if you're just finding us today, whether it's day 1 or day 200, you're right on time. These days don't build on each other, but each one stands on its own, and it's about consistency. And I understand because of the time zone, we're doing it at 6:30 Mountain Time, but whatever, you might have kids, you might have work and a real life. You may not always be able to join us live, and that's okay. If you need to, you can always watch the recording from the day before and do this routine earlier in your day if that's what it takes. It's live is obviously more powerful, but the recording still works. And that's what matters, is that you spend this time intentionally. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to show up. Welcome to the routine. Let's become together. And if you need more information, just go ahead and go to routine.live. Now let's go. All right. Good morning. This is the day that the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So excited to be part of your life today, and that you're part of my life, and that we get to do this together. We're on day 178. And hopefully we will be here till we get to, if the Lord tarries, we'll be here till we get to day 365. So, hey, I'm just enjoying the day with you. So we're going to start out our day like we always do. We're going to start with our breathing. So go ahead and take a big, deep breath in. It looks so funny, I think. It's all right. I can look funny and breathe right, and my body works really well. So this is how we start our day every day. We are in control of our thoughts. We direct our lives with the right positive energy, and we're building our lives with discipline, power, and faith. Building our lives with discipline, power, and faith. We're waking up on purpose. When we wake up on purpose, what does that mean? It just means that we have intentions for the day. We affirm our day. We have declarations for our day. My gosh, I was starting to look at yesterday declarations that are in the Bible, because just making sure we're doing the right things in there. So we're doing that. On their devices, scrolling through our phones and turning the television on and watching the news. But realizing that when you turn on the news and all the negative that jumps in, you have to do like 8 times more positive than one negative news story that comes on. And so we just avoid it altogether. I mean, I think on day one we talked about, try and maybe only watch it once a day if you got to watch it. By now, there is zero reason to watch any of the newscasts. You're new to this and you're watching this day 178 instead of day 1. You think, well, maybe I have to figure out what's going on in the world. I promise you, you know enough of what's going on to be able to impact your local community in a huge way without watching their newscast. We're going to hydrate immediately since we're done with our breathing. So we're breathing in right now. And we're holding in a little bit. We're breathing out. And when we're done with this portion of it, about 5 minutes that we breathe every morning. Immediately hydrate and drink 12 ounces of water. That's right. Work on our connection and our identity, and we are. Are you grateful today? Are you grateful that you woke up this morning? Are you grateful that you're starting the day off right with doing this devotional? Grateful for the vision that you have for today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your life. Grateful for the fire that breathes inside of you, that boils inside of you, that allows you to get started. I'm grateful that you can choose this day, that you can choose this day. When I say choose this day, I mean, are you thinking that you can choose how this day begins? You can't always choose exactly how it's going to end because life does, how they say it now, life does life. You're prepared. So prepared for what happens in our world. Because you grounded yourself by affirming my day, by declaring my day, by setting those intentions. Just breath. Breathe in. All right, go ahead and grab your water as we transition to our next portion of our devotion. Our devotion today. When I was sick and it was hard to drink the full glass of water. Now it's like, my body just loves to feel the nourishment, go down. That's cool. So you've probably seen up here day 177, so I should put 177 part 2. The only reason that I'm doing 177 again is because yesterday my technology was acting up on me. It didn't do what it was supposed to do. It didn't do it the way that we wanted to do. I was so frustrated. I called Xfinity and, they told me about the speed and, I'll pop that up there real quick so you can see the speed. It's not where I want it to be, but it says it's all right today. So we will see. And these packets and all these latency and all this stuff they were going through with me. And hopefully we retooled it together so that we will have a good day today. The other thing I didn't do, and hopefully if you were on Instagram, you're not going to probably stream Instagram anymore. Anyway, so your mind trusts what you practice. Your mind trusts what you practice most. And so train yourself to be godly is the verse. 1 Timothy 4:7. Train yourself to be godly. God help me practice what leads to life. God help me practice what leads to life. You might have something that's involved in it that it says, because, and I think I said this, I hope I said this yesterday, but it doesn't matter because it didn't work all the way. But the more that you practice something, the more that you work on something, the better you get at it. I mean, I think we all know that. We know that, what is a muscle itself in our bodies. And we've all seen bodybuilders, and we've all seen people at the gym, and we've all seen people who have excelled in athletics. We've also seen people that have excelled in things that are non-athletic. When I think about practice more than just athletics, is I think about music. I think about the days that I began to play the piano back when I was a kid, and I think my mom might have even brought over a music teacher a few times. I don't think I get it. I know I can't continue to play the piano anymore. And why is that? Because I stopped practicing. When I started playing the saxophone, and I think I started with the trombone and said, I don't like this instrument, it hurts my face. Then I went to the saxophone and I practiced, and I was good, but I didn't practice enough. And my mind didn't trust that I would be a great band player or a great saxophone. I remember that when I got to high school and I said, should I still try to be in a jazz band? I think for my freshman year, but there was no way that I could do athletics and band after school. And for those who, at least the way that my high school ran, that I couldn't do, and I didn't practice. So the truth is your mind learns what your mind learns what to trust through practice. What you repeatedly do becomes more familiar, more automatic, intentionally, or you do it intentionally. You get up every morning, and sometimes I wonder, you hear people, and I have no judgment whatsoever, but they say, excuse my French, or they excuse my language, as if they don't believe that they should be saying those words, the profanity that is coming out of their mouth sometimes for some folks. And I'm like, well, they have to stop doing this. And I'm like, well, why don't you? Because it's just who I am. And I'm like, what? You were born speaking, you were born talking, you were born with the vocabulary that you use today. That was something that you practiced. That was something that you said over and over and over again. And all of a sudden, your language has, the F-bomb or whatever it is, like every 9 languages. And I'm going, that word doesn't mean that many things. It can't be a noun, it can't be a verb, it can't be all of those things that word seems to be. And so why was that something that you practiced? Because the truth is you can practice it whether it's intentionally or unintentionally. And your mind begins to just trust that is what you're supposed to say it and how you're supposed to say it. An example, a person practices worry every day, becomes skilled at finding problems. Have you ever met somebody who, no matter what, they get up in the day and they find things that are wrong with the day, no matter what the day is. About gratitude. Put myself back up here. Right? So the other person, they practices gratitude, what we do every single day. They practice prayer, they practice reflection every single day. And over time, those responses become easier and more automatic. Both people are training their minds, but in a very different direction. Have you ever had somebody who gets up in the morning and says, I need my alarm to get up every morning? And they set the alarm goes off, and then they go through this routine where they can't get up or they're late to wherever they're going because they want to hit that snooze button. You ever know anybody who had to hit the snooze button every single day? You think that is not something that your brain begins to trust, and that you decided by hitting that snooze button every day that you're not training yourself to not be able to get up? Then there's that other person that the sun comes up or the birds start chirping, and God just says, hey, it's time, and you pop up, your eyes open, and you pop out of bed and you go do the things like what we're doing today. That's not a choice. That's out of practice. That's out of our body. Now our mind starts beginning to believe and trust what we're putting into it. I used to think change happened through big decisions. Big decisions matter. I discovered that most growth happens through repeated daily actions, small disciplines, the quiet choices that we make every day, the things nobody else sees. We're at day 178 as we on what this morning teaches. It's about getting up and saying, hello to God, and just being grateful and thankful that the day happens. But it's so much more than that, because it's those little things. I ask you every day to make a promise to yourself, and that we write it down, that we say it out loud, that we do it before we go to bed, because we are literally making our mind trust that person that we're trying to become. Growth comes through these incremental, little, day-by-day things. That's how God created us. Hey, I'm not saying that the big things that happen, the big decisions that you make, the big emotional changes that you talk about in your life, because those are so vitally important, because they get you started on this ability to continue over time. So over time, I noticed that certain responses became easier. Pausing before reacting is one of them, right? You got to practice that, especially if you practice being a hothead, practice that road rage over and over again. You practice going from 1 to 100 so quickly, and you do that so many times. Now what does your brain trust? It trusts that it knows, because our brain is trying to keep us safe. Our brain is trying to make sure that it has consistency and control. And if you can do the same thing, no matter what happens, it feels like it's in control. It's all about pausing before reacting, praying before worrying, looking for solutions instead of problems. Looking for solutions instead of problems. You ever know anybody or been one of those people who just looks for problems in everything? Looks for what it is that I got to change first, what I got to fix. My friend, you are not broken. Some people think I'm broken, and yet this is just how I am. No, it's how you practice to be. These changes did not happen because I suddenly became stronger. They happened because God was using. I realized something powerful that I practiced consistently was becoming part. Something powerful. Eventually I realized something powerful. What I practiced consistently was becoming part of who I was. We go back and we look at our what's happening in our mind here. The basal ganglia, it plays a major role in habit formation. It's the basal ganglia, it's the part of our brain that just plays a major habit in formation of automatic behavior. Repeated action gradually requires less consciousness, less effort. You ever driven a car and you showed up at your house and you don't know how you got there because you've done it so many times. Your brain trusts it. It even trusts it. You think about this. Your brain trusts it so much that its ability to take a repeated activity and do it. You can be thinking about something else and your brain still gets you home. So we think about what we practice, right? We think about what we put into our minds on a daily basis, repeated so many times that you can think about some default resistance. What you consistently practice today often becomes your automatic response tomorrow. The mind trusts what it experiences repeatedly. What are you training your mind to trust every day? So, whatever it is that you're training your mind to trust every day, it requires practice, right? Identify one daily habit that is helping you grow and commit to strengthening this week. I hope it's this devotion, but if it's not this devotion, what else is it that you're doing that is helping you grow and go forward and not backwards? That you're moving towards a favorable outcome instead of atrophic. Oh, I hope that's a word. I just made it up if it isn't. Outcome. We talked about atrophy. We've been talking about atrophy. How do you get something to deteriorate? Do nothing. Do nothing at all. But now, even worse, how do you get it to atrophy even faster? Do something that creates the atrophy. I think of let's say it's a piece of metal and you don't want it to rust, right? So you can just leave it outside, and eventually, by doing nothing, it will rust. But what if you constantly put it in water and constantly put it out in the sun and constantly put it in water? It will rust even faster. So the short prayer today is, Father, help me practice what leads to wisdom, peace, and growth. Strengthen the habits that you honor, that you and help me strengthen the habits that honor you, and help me become the person you created me to be. Father, help me practice what leads to wisdom, peace, and growth. Strengthen the habits that you honor. Strengthen the habits that honor you, and help me to become the person you created me to be. So I'm going to use this today. Scroll as always. With stuff and it's catching up. Do you think daily habits that you become? What habit has helped you grow most? This year it's been this. Oh my gosh! And what healthy practice would you like to strengthen? Oh, I love to strengthen just my ability to believe more, to believe that God has everything in His hands, and that I fall right into that with Him. So let's go ahead and put this in the chat. And we'll throw it in here real quick so you'll have it. And then we'll move on to our gratitude session. What are you thankful for today? What are you thankful for today? Thank you, God, that I woke up today. Thank you for the breath in my lungs, the strength that is in my body, and the clarity that controls my mind. I'm thankful for the peace in my spirit, and just thank you for another opportunity to grow, the opportunity to improve, and the opportunity to become stronger. Thank you for helping me understand that every health choice I make today is an investment in my future. Thank you for guiding me to move with intention and discipline. I'm thankful that there are supplements that I can uh, ingest into my body. I'm thankful for my family and my friends and the people who encourage me. I'm thankful for the relationships that change me to grow and the people who remind me that I am not alone. Thank you for helping me understand that relationships are not one of life's great, that relationships are not, but are one of life's greatest blessings. I'm thankful for the people in my life and how I can show appreciation to someone important today. Thank you for the roof over my head, the food on my table, and the opportunities before me. Thank you for every blessing, seen and unseen. I'm thankful for helping me recognize abundance where I once saw need. Thankful, I'm thankful for the provision you've given me. I'm thankful that I can be and how I can make one wise financial decision today. Thank you that my life has purpose. Thank you that every experience, challenge, and victory can be used for good. I'm thankful for the purpose that you placed in my life and how I can use my gifts positively that will impact someone else today. Thank you for this day and the opportunity to raise my standard again. And as we decide to be still, to breathe, to listen, to make room, I just want to say for the next 4 and 4.5 minutes, we're going to create space for stillness and clarity. This is a guided moment of Christian mindfulness today. A gentle praise and pause to rest in God's presence. We're going to quiet the noise of the day, open your heart to whatever He may want to reveal to you. There is nothing you need to accomplish right now, nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to solve. Just simply be present. Now we're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. We're going to release the pressure to think about what happened yesterday and what needs to happen later today. If a thought comes, don't fight it. Simply notice it and let it pass. If worry comes, place it in God's hand. If distraction comes, return your attention to your breath. During this time, listen to your thoughts, to your heart, for what God may want to promise right now. What do you want me to notice right now? Take about one more minute. Go ahead and grab your water while you take this minute. Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. Dear Lord, give me the wisdom to do the things you put me on this earth to do in a way that pleases you and serves others. Today, tomorrow, for the rest of my life, I will walk in the favor of God in my health. I will walk in the favor of God in my finances. I will walk in the favor of God in my business. I will walk in the favor of God in my marriage. I will walk in the favor of God in my key relationships. I will walk in the favor of God in my ministry. I will walk in the favor of God with my children, my grandchildren, and for those who I have influence with. I will walk in the favor of God with my expectations. I will walk in the favor of God in my debt elimination. I will walk in the favor of God with my credit and creditors. I will favor God with my team. I will walk in the favor of God with those who work for me and with me this day, whether they're paid or volunteer. And today and every day, I will walk in the favor of God. I will talk in the favor of God, and I will operate in the favor of God. The favor of God on my life transforms my expectations and how I approach the world. It is evident in what I can see and touch, and it is moving powerfully in what I cannot see. It surrounds me, it covers my family, it covers my friends, it covers my meaningful connections, and it rests on everything that is connected to me. It is active in every area of my life, and that is for the rest of my life. Because this day I expect favor, this day I live favor, and this day I anticipate favor. The time for favor is now, right now, today. Oh Lord, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm, so that I will be free from pain. Oh my gosh, if we think about our affirmations today and becoming the person my future requires, I am becoming the person my future requires. I am becoming the person my future requires. And I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I choose presence over pressure today. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I show up even when it's uncomfortable. I am consistent, I'm not perfect. And I am consistent, I'm not perfect. And I'm hoping you're saying this with me at least the second time, right? I listen before I react. After 178 days, you probably get to say it with me both times. I listen before I react. I listen before I react. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I am grounded, grateful, and growing. I build trust through my daily actions. I build trust through my daily actions. I am attracting unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value. I attract unlimited wealth because I give extraordinary value. What I practice today becomes my legacy. What I practice today becomes my legacy tomorrow. I wake up on purpose and I live with intention. I protect my focus and guard my mind. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I'm intentional about where my attention goes. I protect my focus and I guard my mind. I'm intentional about where my attention goes. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I choose discipline as an act of self-respect. I'm healthy. My body is continuously healing and strengthening itself. I choose foods, movement, and habits that give me life, energy, and vitality. I am healthy. My body is continuously healing and strengthening itself. I choose foods, movement, and habits that give me life, energy, and vitality. I speak life to myself and to others. I'm a master of being present. I speak life to myself and to others. I am a master at being present. I make space for stillness and clarity. I make promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I keep my promises, especially the ones I make to myself. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I choose courage over comfort. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. I make meaningful connections every day. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming. I take responsibility for who I'm becoming. I take responsibility for who I am becoming. I'm right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. I'm right where I'm supposed to be in order to become who God made me to be. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. God has already placed me and is providing me with everything I need for what He has called me to do. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. There is more than enough, and I am enough to fulfill my purpose. Everything works out for me because I direct my thoughts. Everything works out for me because I refuse drift and distractions. And everything works out for me because that is the person I have become. Everything works out for me because I direct my thoughts. Everything works out for me because I refuse drift and distractions. Everything works out for me because that is the person that I have become. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. I live in abundance. There is no lack. God's provision is everywhere and in all things. And I get to count it all joy knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. I count it all joy knowing God is using every season and every situation to strengthen me and to fulfill His purpose in me and through me. Think about our intentions for today. The intentions that you have for today. We'll make them for the intention for today. We're going to make meaningful connections. We're going to be, when we make these connections, 100% present. Our eyes are going to be up, our phones are going to be down, and we are going to be in the moment because we choose people over distractions and presence over convenience. We're going to make space for stillness and clarity. We're going to be still. We're going to breathe. We're going to listen. We're going to make room. What we're going to do is we're going to slow down long enough to hear what matters most. Our fourth intention today is we're going to lead with gratitude. 3 times today, we're going to stop, look, say thank you. Stop, look, and just say thank you. Because we choose to notice what is good, present, and already working in our lives. Hey, we are going to act with purpose. We're not going to, drift through our day. We're going to choose our direction intentionally. And at the end of the day, we're going to reflect on what did I do today that kept me on the path of my purpose. We're going to lead people better than we found them. We're going to add value to them. And we're going to speak life into them where possible. And finally, worry about it. We're going to release what's out there. We're going to focus on what is ours to steward. Today, we will keep our promises. Today, we will be fully present. Today, we will create space for stillness and clarity. Today, we will stop, look, and say thank you. Today, Today, we will take action that aligns with our purpose. And today we will leave people better than we found them. And today we will trust God with the rest, because that is what it takes to become the person that God has us to be. Now, one of the things that we're going to do is we're not going to settle. And so we're going to say this prayer of declaration, knowing that this is what we're saying. God, I'm declaring this on my life today. So, Heavenly Father, I make up my mind today. I will experience your best for my life. Please read this with me. I will not settle for small living or small expectations. I will not settle for things getting worse in my life. I will not accept decline or defeat. My life is rising higher and higher, and everything in my life is growing, flourishing, and advancing. I will not settle for a past holding me back from my future. You have destined me for greatness, so I will not settle for a mediocre life. I choose to receive your blessings. I let go of small expectations. I choose to receive what you have already done for me. I expect goodness and mercy to follow me all the days of my life. I choose today to think big, to renew my mind to heaven's way of thinking. I will speak to my mountains and they will move. My family and my descendants will be blessed. I will possess the land. I will use big language because you are big language. I will ask big. I will see big. I will dream big. I will never stop envisioning a better life and dreaming about a better life. I agree with your way of looking at things. I decide to think bigger every day in the desires of my heart. I accept the vision limited by any ceiling, any roof, any wall, any barrier, or any limitation others place on me, like age, race, color, education, or gender, or anything else others say I am. Nothing will limit me because you are an unlimited God and you live inside of me. I stand on knowing that you are able to do immeasurably, abundantly, above all that I can ask or imagine, according to your power that works within me. Today I let go of a small God and small expectations. I begin to dream big, extravagant dreams, my wildest dreams, believing that you will do exceedingly beyond all of these dreams. And I ask this in your name. Amen, amen, and amen. We're going to seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added. And today, as we move into our song and get ready to listen to our song today, I just want you to know that you are God's greatest gift. He loves you if you allow him to. Let him wrap his arms around you in a way that you just go, oh my Lord, thank you so much, and love on you, because there's greatness inside of you. And I want that greatness to ooze out on you like maybe you've never been before in your life. And then let it jump on to other people, because you're an answer to prayer. You're an answer to somebody else's prayer today. So as we play this song today, just remember that. Just be available for God to use you in a way, to use you in a way,
Dr.B in the building.
that blesses somebody else. So enjoy this song
We're
today.
becoming the person now.
Think about what does it mean for you to become the person that God made you.
Let's go. Woke up with a purpose, sunlight on my face. The God who made the universe still knows me by my name. Every step is kingdom, every breath is grace. I do not rush the process, I just run in my own lane. 2 ears, 1 mouth, so I listen first. Hurting people hurt people, so I speak the healing words. I am a coach, a friend, a brother, a God, helping people break the limits that were living inside. You have to be the one before you do the thing. Identity before assignment, that is how freedom sings. Every story is sacred, every life unique, and they do not care what you know until they know you are listening. I am becoming the person God made me to be. Stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the podcast to the people I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where my freedom From mile-high flights to Chicago nights, from track lines chalk to the chaplain's light. 250 men with stories that ignite, now living boldly with purpose taking off in sight. Relationship first, that is the way I lead. Connection is the soil where the soul gets freed. I am a husband, father, and granddad too. 30 people at Thanksgiving, that's what love can do. I say you are God's greatest gift because it is true. Every room gets brighter when you walk through. I am living this mission until the final breath, helping others rise so their best becomes their next step. I am becoming the person God made me to be, stepping in the calling, walking wild and free. From the pastures to the people I pray for every day. Purpose in my heartbeat, purpose in my name. I am becoming the person, becoming the person. From Denver to the nations, let the good news spread. Faith over fear, that is the voice in my head. If you knew the stories and the places I have been, you would know every setback was a setup to win. I show up with bass and I show up with fire. I show up with truth for the ones who inspire. Legacy in motion, generations rise. God's fingerprints are all over my life. I am becoming the person God made me to be, walking in the promise He keeps over me. Every step is purpose, every breath is praise, and the world gets brighter when we live this way. We are becoming the person, becoming the person. The journey is where our freedom stays. Let's go! Dr.B. Becoming the person. Every day.
So today's blessing is just for you. May the Lord bless and keep you. May His face shine upon you and give you peace. May you walk in His favor every step you take today, every place you go, and everything that you do. Don't forget, today is going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day in every way, because the God who made the universe knows every hair on your head and knows you by your name. My friend, you are loved. You are cherished. You are special. And I want you to have an amazing, awesome, awestruck, incredible day today. And we will talk to you on the next one. Have a great day.